Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome back to another edition of TRAPFLIX Business, the place where you can come and find out things that you probably already knew and things that you probably didn't know. Today, I'm working on this new iPhone now. I had to go get me a iPhone 17 Pro Max, and hopefully I won't have any interruptions because my other phone, I don't know. It just went black on me yesterday. I never saw that before. I know I dropped the phone probably a number of times, but dropping my phone made me just say, go get a new one. So y'all let me know if the quality is there, if it's working. Let me know if you can see me good. It's a new phone, so it should be working good. If not, is it my internet or is it me or is it the phone? Is it Metro PCS? Do you work with Metro PCS? I love their bill plan. Unlimited talk and internet. What's up, Fly Point Radio? Yeah, man, I just learned a new word, but I was already doing it. It's called forced appreciation. That's when you buy a piece of land and subdivide it and put your own price on it. What's up, morning spirituals? Wa alaikum salam. Yeah, shout out to the Acre Boys on Instagram. They coined the phrase. I don't know if they made the phrase up or if that's a real phrase within real estate called forced appreciation. And it's crazy how I figured it out in Africa that if I buy this land, I could chop it up how I want to. And in Burkina Faso, I bought 10 acres. I literally chopped it up in pieces of 2,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, half an acre, whole acre. And when I saw the money that I made, literally, it made sense. Burkina Faso land restrictions in the year 2020, there was no land restrictions. If you buy it, it's in your name, chop it up how you want. After staying in Burkina Faso for like a year, a little bit over a year, I realized it's gonna be too hard to live in this country because I don't speak French and I don't speak African language. It is not easy. And you can get taken advantage of because you don't understand the marketplace of things that you spending the money on. You could use Google, but I realized I was getting overcharged. Not because I wanted to be overcharged. I just was getting overcharged for things that I probably could have got cheaper. When you are a foreigner, you can work with others that's from the country to help lower those costs. Fast forward to the year 2021, I decided to leave Burkina Faso. Not because they were bad people, it's just that doing business and growing, I didn't see no future in that. And I didn't want to waste time trying to figure it out. In Kenya, I found it was much easier to move around and communicate without having a translator. Having a translator in Burkina Faso, shout out to Chalky, Bukare, and others who participated in assisting me. Um, it was like having a babysitter. Not that they was babysitting me, but I was paying a daily fee to make sure that wherever I go, I got somebody that speak the language. That's very smart. That was intelligent, and I was able to make progress. I made a ton of money. I probably made about $75,000. When I got to Kenya, I did the same thing. The lawyer I was working with, everything was in her name. She knew that I was bringing all these people. But once we got the land and people started to want to come, I noticed her attitude changed. I noticed the jealousy of how much money was already collected. There was no scam involved because I bought the land. I showed who I bought it from, how much I paid for it, and then I built the water well. And we were preparing to start building, right? Somewhere in there, it turned into a bad situation. And the guy that bought the biggest piece of land, he bought an acre, and she was right there with me when he gave the money. She never put his name on the paperwork. She never had a problem. But when them two got together, it was a plot unfolding to disrupt the movement of the rest of the people coming. And that's when I found out. Well, I found out later. But he secretly went back to America. He secretly went back to America and filed a lawsuit. He didn't tell me. He secretly went back to America, filed a lawsuit for $2 million. Imagine I'm in Africa. If it's a dispute, we were supposed to be able to communicate to figure it out. Here go Mercy, my lawyer. What's the problem? Well, JT, you can't do that now. Yeah, our law says this, our law says that. Well, why did you sell me the land if your law says this and you on camera with the first big customer coming and we all happy, smiling together? It was no problem. I did everything on camera. Remember I told y'all, in Africa, film everything you doing because that'll be your evidence. Fast forward to the lawsuit, and I left Kenya, and I went back. Those videos showed this guy that's suing me with my lawyer on camera, money exchanging. No paperwork was never done to add his name to it. So it was a plot bigger than just a land dispute. It was an operation. That man named Gerald Hackett, I'm looking to serve him some paperwork right now too, but I can't find him right now, but that doesn't matter. This guy, when I pulled his name up, he was in the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. Yes, this guy was a government official. A government official with a wife, maybe, or a presumed wife, and a child. And Mercy absolutely was telling me about him before anything happened. Like, JT, something is off with this guy. Something is off. She was telling me that. But he bought some land from her, 18 more acres of land, and she made enough money to buy a Mercedes Benz in Kenya. And then for some reason, she turned on me because she found a guy with bigger money. And let's just say, was this a government thing? JT is being transparent. I videotape and film and go live on all my transactions. Everyone who sent money was comfortable because I'm being transparent, videotaping and showing everything. At a certain point, you gone? What you looking for? All right, come on, Rob. What's up? Okay. Need anything? I can get another pot. That's your favorite pot. I'm so sorry, my love. I'll buy a new pot for you. shout out to my wife. I got a pot out here. I was doing some work. This is a pot we cook food with. I'm out here using it for something else. But yeah, so the disruption of the Fillmore Africa land movement was disrupted. And also money was being given to an individual that was with me, donations, cash apps, to put it out that this was a scam and everything was so bad and this guy's so evil and he's ripping people off. Well, God blessed me to come home to $400,000 on a separate deal. And I gave back $120,000 in cash. Well, it was checks. And I put that on film. The campaign against my name never stopped. Once I gave the money back, it never stopped. A campaign of slander to paint me as a scammer and a thief when I'm the most giving person. Out of all the YouTubers, I donate the most. And I was doing this before I ever went to Africa, donating. Mamas and babies. I started that. A goofy said he gave me the idea. Never did he give me the idea. I got videos before I even knew this dude, right? But he became the main voice. Shout out to ATM Tim. He became a voice because he went there and whatever happened, he like, nah, I just want the money back. I said, okay, cool. Get your money back, 5,000. It was people that gave me 10,000, 7,000, 12,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,500, whatever the numbers was. I had a list of the names and I gave all the money back. I took a loss, but I didn't because God blessed me to come home to 400,000 that I didn't even know I had coming. Do you see how God plan work? The concept of this video is about forced appreciation and me going through the experience in Africa. Up there goes some people paid in full, but a goofy was still putting it out there. He's scamming. It's people, it's victims out there. It looked it real bad on my name. They really put dirt on my name, a lot of mud. But I learned from Minister Farrakhan, mud is a purifying thing. Did you know if you put mud on your face and let it get hard and wash the mud off your face, your skin will come back even prettier? I love it. I love this story, by the way. I have everything on video. I was smart. I was the only guy. I was smart. I filmed each day. No matter what I did, I turned my phone on. Evidence. It's called a what? A mad mass, mud mass. Mud can actually be a good thing. The guy that did the lawsuit disappeared when it was time to go to trial. They were certain that JT got a $2 million RICO lawsuit because he scammed all these people. Thank you, Allah. I'm a much happier man, wife happier. They drug her name through the mud too. She took her mud, washed her mud off, came out spotless. These are the things that now in 2026, what I'm attempting to do in America with the land now is what you see on my thumbnail. It's called forced depreciation. Now, I bought some land in Georgia. Y'all seen me on my land down there. Guess what I had to do? Sell the land. Why, JT? Because this land, I was about to go through some similar things that I went through with Mercy. It's called covenances. Covenances is a word that has to do with terms and conditions for the land, the do's and the don'ts. The price was so cheap for 15 acres in Georgia, I didn't care about the covenants. I didn't think they would ever come to the land to be looking at, trying to see what I'm doing on the land. It's so far in the damn country. My people that bought some land, he the one turned me on to it. He say, JT, they not gonna trip because they didn't want no RVs on the land. And that was a big problem to me. At first, I was like, they was like, you got to put a double wide. If you're going to put one of them houses that you could bring prefabricated, it has to be a double wide, not a single wide. So that didn't bother me too much. I'm like, fuck it, they selling double wides and single wides on Facebook Marketplace. My brother bought a old single wide off Facebook Marketplace from a dude that had one on his land. He wanted the shit off. He charged them $300 for the single wide. Then he found another one for about $2,000. People got these damn not container home, but prefabricated like single family type. So he bought two more and he put them together. Guess what happened? The people that have the covenants rights, the restrictions on the land, came to his land and told him he got 30 days to take it off the land or go get a double wide that's made as a double wide. You can't go get two of them and bring it and put them together like a Rubik's Cube or like a Lego. They didn't even want that. Seeing that, I said, damn, man, if the price so cheap, that's why it was so cheap. For 15 acres, I just knew I hit. You didn't hit, Fig. You got to follow rules and regulations. But this 15 acres, I ain't bothering nobody. This is my shit I'm paying for. Covenants. It's some other words that go with it. Something called restrictions. I didn't care about those words in the contract at first. Well, guess what? That land is gone. I'm in Tennessee now, and I found land that's unrestricted. And Tennessee ain't like Atlanta. They don't give a damn. You pay for the land, you do what the hell you want on your land. You want to put a junkyard, goddamn RVs, junk cars. Uh, it's your land. Do what the hell you want. It's called unrestricted. Now that, my friends, is why I'm making this video. Do you know, as days go by and America begins to fall more and more, you can see the differences in the inner city and the prices and all that. You can see it. The inner city won't be too fun. It's congested, it's traffic, it's grocery stores with bad food. And a lot of us eat at the corner store or fast food. The further you go away from the city, the more you have access to actual real food, real meat. You know what I mean? Real chicken meat, real eggs, real fresh milk from cows that's not pasteurized yet. They call it raw milk. Raw milk is what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that we should drink. Did you know it's against the law to sell raw milk? Now listen, raw milk has the most potentest, the vitamin, I just say vitamin D, right? But when you take raw milk and you run it through a pasteurization, it squeezes out a lot of the good part for you, and you left with something more watery, right? In raw milk, if you drink it, you can get sick. Now listen, you can get sick from raw milk. So we're taught if you're going to drink raw milk, you have to boil it. But boiling it is not pasteurization. Pasteurization is a big ass machine that squeeze all the good part out. So that shit we drink, called, from the store, whole milk, all that. Okay, some of it, it's organic, grass-fed cow. They put it on the labels, but all that shit still is like pasteurized. But if you get your hands on pure milk and boil it before you drink it, you can get the benefits of what milk does. Now, some people lactose intolerant and they probably don't care about milk, but we're taught milk is important. In the Holy Quran, it's a chapter called the cow, Baqarah, and it talks about the pure drink from this cow in between the blood and the dung. Dung is boo-boo, blood, but the milk comes through, it's in between the boo-boo and the blood. So when the breasts, when you and you know how the farmers be okay, you're not getting no blood and you're not getting no boo-boo, you're getting a pure drink. Okay. The bee makes honey. The honey come out of bee's ass. But it's a chapter in the Quran called the bee, talking about what the bee produces with honey is a healing for your body. So if you get raw honey, I ain't talking about that honey that look like syrup. That's not honey. The real honey got that crispy stuff on top of it, like it look like some crust or something like that. And it just don't pour that easy. That shit thick as hell. That's the real honey. Why are you talking about honey and why are you talking about milk? Okay. And then you need water. That's a water well. I built water wells. I learned how the process goes to build water well to access clean water that's below your feet. So water, milk, honey, boom. All three of them on your land, if you get access to these three things, you are in a great position for good, healthy eating and living that can help you in your health, in your body, right? JT, why are you saying all that? What does that have to do with land? Because if you get unrestricted land, you can get you a bee, what it's called when all the bees live in this thing or something, and then the people come and they get the take the honey. Well, some land you can't do that. But a hive, there you go. A beehive. They got a thing you could buy and get your first batch of bees with the queen, and I guess she keep having eggs or whatnot. A colony. Come on, teach me, y'all. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. You could buy this little box. You want a big ass bee thing? Buy the bigger one. You want to just start kind of small? You could buy a thing that bees live in. Now, I think you do still need to put on one of them coats or put something on possibly, but that's illegal on unrestricted land. On unrestricted land, on restricted land, it's illegal. Having cows is kind of illegal unless it states agriculture. Agriculture means growing and you can have animals, right? So out here in Tennessee, the land is cheaper and most of it's unrestricted long as it's farther away from the city because they got something called zoning laws. So the closer you are to the city, you got to deal with something called zoning laws. You know, shit, I ain't in Africa. They didn't say nothing about no damn zoning law. They didn't say nothing about no damn restrictions. They didn't say nothing. They was like, shit, do whatever you gonna do. You could drill on there. You find some gold, oil. That's your shit. Okay. Um, Forced appreciation is a new word that I've learned, but I actually achieved it in Africa. I made $120,000 I collected. And when I knew I was out of there, I gave $120,000 back. That right there was one thing that nobody could think, oh, no, he finna owe them people. It's finna be a lot of people saying, God damn it. Nah, it was one guy. Well, it was two. Yeah, ATM Tim and that other guy. He could have got his back too. He was impatient. It was more popular to talk and go against me to, make me out to be something. I told him, bro, I'm out of here. You could have this Africa shit. You could have it. I'm done. I can remember him saying, you betrayed everybody. We put faith in you to come to Africa. Nigga, did you see what I just went through? No, let me give you your money back and you go deal with a lawyer and hope they treat you right. I'm not finna gamble with no African nigga. Ain't no nigga in Africa. Black, a lawyer, a regular. I'm not getting played over here. You see it all on YouTube. People thought they dreams was building the houses, then something happened. They treat you how they want to treat you. Ain't no goddamn law for no American. Oh, nah, you got to go through the lawyers. I know they work in cahoots. Remember, you are a bag. You a bag to the African people over there. You ain't they brother in real life. I thought they was my brothers. Yeah, well, don't you got niggas in America that'll rob you, steal, and kill? Well, then what you think an African to do? I heard somebody say God is more in Africa than America. Well, it ain't the land, it's the person. Yeah, it's a lot of evil people here in America. That's fine, but it's a lot of God-fearing people too. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Just because you don't know them, don't mean they're not here. just cause you don't see them, you know. But I'm not here to talk about Americans and Africans. That's not my topic. Cause I wouldn't give a damn if I lived in China or Dubai. I would want my land. And if I pay for it, I just want to be able to do what I'm gonna do. I'm not here to say where you from, all that. I don't care, brother. I'm from Earth. Now, if you get to saying you from Mars, we gotta see your Mars paperwork. Oh no, I'm not even from Earth. I'm from the moon or I'm from goddamn Pluto or something. Well, show us your paperwork. But the argument of where niggas started and this and that, black people was on every part of this earth. So wherever we land, we absolutely at home. You know. So I'm looking at these prices for the land right now, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Now I'm gonna give y'all some game because I don't want you to think you gotta go through me. But my purchase of this land, I'm about to do forced depreciation. If you look at my thumbnail, you will see 25 acres. Then you will see 25 acres divided by 25 1-acre plots. I think it's called land survey. If anybody does this or knows what, know if I'm saying it right, you could buy the land, but you can't subdivide it until you get a land surveyor. Can somebody verify that for me real quick? Is it called land surveyor? That's the person who come out with that measuring thing. All right, boom, this the first acre. Walk up here, put a stick in the ground, put a pink or red, a red thing, some type of ribbon. And then they measure, boom, put another stick. That's what it's called. Okay, cool. Land surveyor. So once you get your land, the next thing you got to pay for is a land surveyor, right? Okay, what's something else that I learned? You have to do something called a perk test, not a Percocet test, a perk test. You can't do it yourself. So that's another cost. It's some guy that come out with a stick and he put it in the ground. And he pull it up and he look at the soil to see, is this a flood zone? Even though you should see that on your paperwork. Is it a flood zone? That's not, you can't put the house on the flood zone. I don't know what you could do in the flood zone. I don't know, maybe you could grow some shit. I don't know. I didn't get that deep into it, but they were saying some land, certain parts of it might be prone to flooding, and that's called a flood zone. And it's a scale. Oh no, I think it's A, B, C, D. D mean your ass is deep in it. A means you could still get down and put you something right there. But it's A, B, C, D. Now, anything D, you can't put the house right there. You can't do it. how did you know this Fig? Because I've been watching YouTube, and then when me and Tisha Boo got this land, we had to do a perk test to see, will this land, if you're gonna put a septic tank, the perk test determines if you can put a septic tank, because your human waste in this tank or whatever, it can leak, or something about leakage or something like that. I didn't know. I thought if you build a big tank, it should just go in there. But I guess they like, nah, you got to do a perk test, because your water well in your boo boo pee pee septic, it got to be so many feet apart, because it could jump over to where you get your water from. Okay, so the perk test helps you with that. It's a piece of paper you pay. I think we paid 500, and he just walk around the land. And he put the stick in the ground. He pull it up, and he checking what type of dirt right there. Okay, cool. Right here, you can put your septic tank, no problem. Water well. I'm not sure if that perk test is tied to if you could build, where is the water at on your land. So they come out with this little machine. In Africa, they didn't use no machine ever to find the water. Guess what they had? Two pieces of metal with some type of thing on it, and they was walking over the land. Africans, they know this shit. It was two little metal things that he hold like this, and it had some type of little thing at the tip, and he just walk over the land. I'm like, what the fuck he doing? Yeah, I don't know. All I know is they was walking around, and then when he found, right here is where the water go. Drill right here. This is where you're gonna find your water at. Well, in America, they're not using the African uh tactics skill set. They got a they got a they got a machine. Beep 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 beep. This where your water at right here. Okay. So drilling for the water, sometimes under the ground. Oh, it's called a method. There you go. Go ahead, Jesse X. I know you know. She got her land. I know she know this shit. Uh okay. If you lucky, it's a whole lake up under your ground, because underground there's lakes. If you really lucky, it's a river that's moving, flowing. That means your shit ain't gonna run out no time soon. But if you unlucky, you might hit for a pond of water. Maybe it's an acre, maybe it's a half acre, maybe it's 10 acre, whatever it is. But if it's a pond, that means whatever you hit for on that water, ain't no more water. That water is fresh, it's right there. But when you run out, your ass got to dig, you got to dig another one somewhere on your land. So just hope that when you build your water well, the machine was good enough to say, I want to find the biggest water source on this land. Where is that at? I don't want just, you found me some water. Because if you do that, you'll be an unhappy person later. Yeah. Y'all hit them like buttons in here too. I see it's 36. Yeah, go and run this video up, because I'm coming back with more of these videos, because now we about to get back into Fillmore Farms. I did Fillmore Africa, and God showed me that I'm a great salesperson and people trust me with their money. Yeah. If it's anybody on here that got your money back, let us know in the comments. It feel great to be what's the word I want to say? Dependable, trustworthy, because I'm about to do it all again right here in America. That's why you ain't seen me down there in Georgia, because it's a sad day to buy some land for cheap, and then they tell you what you can and can't do. Absolutely heartbreaking. I didn't think they would even come check, but when they came and checked for my man land, we way in the country. Why are they down there? Because you're black and they're white. You bought this from white people, and it got rules and regulations. Sheesh. Shout out to my white fans. This is not racism. It's just the reality. Yeah, this is reality. When black people buy land, if you don't read do you got the mineral rights? You fuck around, find oil on your land, and then here come a big ass truck taking the oil. You like, hold on, nigga, this is my land. Yeah, you bought it, but you didn't get the mineral rights. You find some gold on your land. Did you see the dude that found gold on his land? And the government came and took it? Because when he bought the land, he didn't put mineral rights. They came and took the gold. He like, man, what? God damn it. Man, I'll be sick in my stomach. I find some gold on my land. And I'm out here digging. Then here come the government. Like, oh, no, you didn't get that. No, you didn't get that. No, 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 no. That's our goal. See, black people, we just looking at the price. We not looking at the paperwork. Price, paperwork. Sweet deal. You don't care about the paperwork. We want a sweet deal, but we want good paperwork because it's just not fair to us to give up our money. And then here comes somebody, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. So me and Tisha Boo made a smart decision and said, you know what? This is not for us. It's not for us. Guess what? We had people that put some money in to get the land with us. We got to find some more land, man, because this shit is absolutely heartbreaking. Have you ever heard of being heartbroken? Have you ever heard of being you bought something and then get heartbroken? Shit, a legal binding contract. Did you sign it? Well, yeah. Well, why you didn't wait a little longer and get some more input? Because I thought I was buying my land. Now, let me help some of y'all right now so that you don't never think that I'm a gatekeeper and that I want you to have to go through me. I want you to go to land.com and type in your state, type in your city, type in your area. It's called land.com. They got land that's going in foreclosure right now that you could buy, or you could just buy some cheap, unrestricted land. You know, unrestricted is the best thing that you want to hear. Now, don't buy no unrestricted land and then do a perk test and find out you got a good price. You still didn't do a perk test, so you will not be putting no water well and you will not be putting a septic tank. Two things you need that run your bathroom and run your kitchen water, your shower, water your grass and all that. So now you can talk to your real estate agent. Me and Tisha Boo going to go look at two houses out here that's on 20 acres each spot. Now, she don't want hella people on the land that we gonna own for our family. But I'm buying another piece of land that's going to be uh divided and unrestricted land, right? So in about 3 hours, I'm gonna show y'all what's going on, and I'm gonna let you know. Hey man, I love Georgia and Atlanta, but boy, ain't no thing better than this place called Tennessee when it comes to the money, how much it costs and how big. So it come with that house, a little lake on it already or a pond, and all them acres. Go to land.com. When you get off, if you're thinking about this, it's called land.com. We found some gold mines. They've been on the market one of them been on the market for about a month or two. The other one been on the market a little longer. Um, I was, wondering why nobody buy this if it costs that much. You got to look at how long it been on the market too, because there's plenty of people with money. They probably seen something you didn't see. Like, oh shit, I don't want that one. Let the next let the next person, let the next. If the deal is sweet and it been on the market hell long, don't just think that nobody can't afford it. Nah, somebody seen it and was like nah. And then also what you got to look at is It started out at 800,000. The price dropped to 750. The price dropped to 700. The price dropped to 675. The price dropped to 650. The price dropped to 600. The price dropped to 575, and it been like that for 2-3 months. I guess that's the lowest they going. Like, so you went from 800,000 to 500 something thousand. What the hell going on? What the hell wrong with you? Shit, I know what you don't know. I got to catch me somebody who just ain't doing their paperwork. I mean, they ain't doing their homework. But that house is on there, yeah, but that house might got termites. Or it might got mice, or I don't know. I'm just talking to the public about some of the concerns that we are discussing. But I want to bring y'all on a journey with me on this new aspect of land, but not in Georgia, which I loved in Georgia, but now I love Tennessee because I like the prices over here better. The land look the same as the same thing. Down there, they want a little more. Over here, it's cheaper. They got a place called Mississippi, and it's even cheaper. But I know that's where the Ku Klux Klan at. So I think they might be here in Tennessee too, but I think we do better over here in Tennessee. Did you know Ku Klux Klan down there, right? Yeah. They say the slavery is still going on in Mississippi right now, called the Mississippi Delta. Nah, I don't think I want to be around no slave masters and goddamn what them people call plantation. That's the word. I don't like that. They got plantations. Why is it still called a plantation? Ain't that bad, right? Well, I don't think I need to buy no plantation. Over here, they call it farmland. Over there, it's called plantation. The price is much cheaper, but you might be dealing with the Ku Klux Klan. I'm just throwing it out there, you know. I'm not trying to scare nobody because you might want to go over there and get you a goddamn mansion. And your neighbors is Mr. Green, Mr. Greenspan, Mr. Greenspan. Some dude named Greenspan is your neighbor. And his son and them be riding on them pickup trucks. Nah, never be scared to get, what your heart desire. Pray on the land for you buy it though. They over there burning crosses. See, now you talking that shit. Nah. They got a cross out there already that been burned 10 times. Every time they do their rituals. Is that a cross on Mr. Green's? Man, we got to get the hell up out of here. Sorry if I ain't talking back to y'all. I'm actually trying to just get through my live real quick. Um, I'm happy I learned this new word called forced appreciation. That's a new popular word amongst the black people who are moving out the city buying land. That's when you buy one big square and then you chop it up in pieces with a land surveyor, and then you put your prices on all of them. Now, this is another thing. Don't buy no land and you landlocked. You know that country called Burkina Faso? That's a landlocked country. That means that they got to deal with another country just to get their goods that come in on the boat. So when it come on the boat, you already getting charged for coming to Africa. When it passed through this country, you finna get taxed by that country right there. Then when it come to Burkina Faso, you get taxed again. So the taxing, it just keep going up. I was buying some online. I bought some equipment. It cost $2,200, but by the time I got it, it was $4,400. So it doubled in price. You think Donald Trump is doing some shit called tariffs? Wait till you in Burkina Faso and order a flat screen TV. Wait till you in Burkina Faso or Ghana somewhere. Well, Ghana probably cheaper because the boat right there. Buy a TV out the store and see how much it costs. In Kenya or Burkina Faso, I just paid $1,500 for this brand new iPhone, 17 Pro Max. If you in Burkina Faso, this will cost you 4,000 American dollars. If you in Kenya, it might cost $4,400 for this same phone. That's the African way. You pay like you weigh. Yeah, you don't pay like you play. You pay like you weigh. Oh, you want the iPhone? No problem. $4,000. You'll be like, well, shit, let me go back to America and buy my phone. How much is the airplane ticket round trip? Matter of fact, let me buy 3 phones. When you bring them back though, don't bring the box. They gonna tax you. When they go through your luggage and they see these right here, they gonna tax you, nigga, like you just bought it from them. Thank God I had a plug at the airport, like, nah, this JT, let him through with his family. That's the African way. You think it's expensive? That was 3.5 years ago. What you think it's costing right now? Ain't nobody I know, unless you rich, finna pay $4,000 for no goddamn phone. But if you in Africa and you want the latest technology, I bought a drum machine, a Kaya MPC, a Kaya MPC 4000, I think. And I paid $4,400. But online, I paid $2,200. But by the time it went through customs and they taxing, I had to get in people $4,400. Thank God I had the money, but I said, I got to get the hell out of Africa, man. I want modern stuff. Then I go to the store. He like, I got to tax you too. So you mean to tell me everybody got to tax me? Yeah, nigga, you from America, ain't you? You got it, man. You got it. Come on, my brother. You got it. No, I don't got it, nigga. I didn't know everything come with a goddamn custom fee. Some nigga at the border adding his own fee on top of the fee. You know, so nah, it's expensive to live in Africa, bro. It's very expensive. It's not, you know, it's not simple in terms of the pricing. In 2017, it was great. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21. By 2022, I realized, nigga, in a few years, everything just went up. I thought this was Africa, cheap. You know, black people love. Nah, everybody hustling. Nigga, you think, shout out to my African brothers. They didn't tax me for this, though. I paid $10 for this. I got people ready to give me $150 for this right now. I said, if I sell it to you, I might not never see this again. I ain't never saw nobody in America with this. I paid $10 for it. I'm about to tell uh, my man Joseph Field in Kenya, bro, I'm gonna send you $300. Go pick out all the necklaces. I'm gonna give you $100 to do it, and I'm gonna pay the shipping. I don't care about the price because if I'm paying $10 and then I gotta pay shipping and pay the little whatever fees, man, I'll be selling these for $150, $200 right now. I'll be in the game with these type of necklaces. Don't nobody care about no silver and gold and jadeites and all that shit. People want something that looked like something. Because we could get some rocks over here and shine up some rocks on our own. We could call it jadeite too. We could call it jade. We could call it goddamn quartz, diamond. Man, they got some rocks over here look like diamonds, man. I got a big ass diamond on my neck. We don't care if it's 999 fine. Give me sterling silver. Matter of fact, put my shit in metal. It's gonna look the same. What the fuck I'm gonna pay extra because it got. When you go to the pawn shop, nigga, with a rock and a little piece of silver and all, man, they gonna offer you $20, $30 for that shit. True story. Nigga, they gonna offer you 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe 100. You might get $100. But at the end of the day, nah, this got more value than rocks and silver, all that, because people like, man, where did you get that? White people said, black people said. Have you noticed I ain't never put on no other kind of necklaces? This my swag. A $5 shirt, a $10 necklace, I'm dipped. I don't need the glitz and the glam. I need authentication. You ain't finding this. This is authentic. This is authentic from a village. I don't know how the fuck they made it, nigga. How the hell you made this shit? Don't worry about grandma. Grandma back there with all her grandkids. So you counting these goddamn bees? Yeah, they count the bees. They put them in a little bowl of these ones. Then they put the other ones in a little bowl. And as they putting it on the ropes and two, 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 tie the little pieces on. And how the fuck they did? Shit, they get the little metal worker. He make the little metal piece and it's absolutely I'm just saying this shit. You people what I'm saying? $10 in Africa now. Maybe they might want 15 right now. That was 3 years ago. Yeah, grandma might want $15, but god damn it, these pieces is all they got all the pieces they need. In Africa, it's only worth something to somebody from out because they can make their own shit. What the fuck they gonna buy it for? Nah, it's you and me. We the ones want it. If they knew what I knew, they'd be shipping this shit over here right now by the box and have one of their people help selling it. If they knew what I knew, that's why I'm gonna call Chalky, and I might end up spending $1,000. Bro, go give me a box of this shit because you can't tax this because it's not gold and silver. You gonna pay shipping fee and custom fee when it comes to America. But for people that's into something original, they'll pay $100, $200 for this because they trying to buy mine. I'm like, I ain't selling my shit. I don't know when I'm ever going back over there because it's not important. We're talking about forced appreciation in America. Buying a square of land, subdividing it, and selling it. Now, as I stated earlier, I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm a person that's going to share this with you because I believe in the very near future, trying to move to another country as a witness to the difficulties that come along with it. The most important thing is the ability to make money. And that is not an easy process. That takes time. It takes learning the city that you in or country you in. It takes learning the people that's not gonna rob you because the first batch of people might be my brother and then rob the shit out you. Not with a gun. I ain't saying like with a gun. Misdirect you, put you with lawyers and people that's all working together that's gonna profit off of you. And when they get enough out you, they give you a hard time, they roadblock you, and you end up spending money and get discouraged and come home. I came home. I had to. It wasn't, I didn't see the future in it no more. And I come home an African champion now. Why? Boy, you did what most of us ain't never gonna do, nigga. I ain't going over there. It looked fun. You made it look fun, but I'm gonna get mine right here, Fig. People was trying to discourage me the whole time. I'm like, I ain't gonna come back till I feel like I wanna come back. I'm not listening to you. Fig, they gonna rob you. I don't give a fuck. I got to try. They gonna kill you. I don't care. They'll kill me in America too. I don't care about that part neither. Man, they not gonna never love you. I don't give a fuck. They don't love you here in America either. I don't love them enough to stay over there though, to deal with that type of abuse. And I never got abused. It's just that I seen that this shit is all, they want your money, nigga. Everybody who doing it for the first time is so great. The feeling is great. After a few years of the overpricing and you could be under their culture, that don't mean that they accept you into their culture. They tolerate you, they deal with you, but you never part of their culture because you are a Black American. And there is a difference. There is a difference between African, 100% born and raised, and Black American. We were made into Negroes. We don't know our tribe. We don't know our great-great-grandpa. They got pictures of they great-great-great-grandpa, great-great-grandpa, grandpa, dad, them, and their children. How many of you even know got a picture of your great-granddad, your grandfather's father? How many of us know what his name was? Now, you can go on the computer. Now they got some shit you can go on the computer, type in your mom and dad name, see who they mom and dad, and now they got some type of paperwork. Now it's possible, but I guess you got to pay for that, or you could chat GPT it. I don't know, but they got companies that could tell you who your great granddad was, and he used to own a store, or he sold horses, or Your great granddad, goddamn it, was a preacher and he had a church and he married such and such and then they had this kid. And they got some shit now. I don't know how the hell they did it, but for many years, because my sister, she wanted to know who was grandma's mother and father, and then who was her, they mother and father. My sister found some shit that went back to 1907. I think that's far as she got. So if it's 2026, 1907, what's that like? 120 years? No, 109. That's 119 years. It's 2026. So the farthest she went back is to 1907. Now they didn't have no picture of him though, but they just had the name and birth certificates. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So at the end of the day, when I was in Africa, they definitely got that over us. They know the name of their great granddad and what he did and how he did it and what he was fighting the revolution and boom had a son and son married this person. Got pictures. How the hell y'all got pictures of your great grandads? I didn't even know they had cameras back then. How the hell? How the hell you got a picture? I don't even got a picture of my grandfather right now, man. Shit. Absolutely, you know, we was made into Negroes. Negro is a word from the word negro. Negro means dead. Negro is another word for black. Black dead. So when they made us self-hate, don't know our history, don't know our God, don't know our religion, don't know our capabilities, and made us think that we just some goddamn dope dealers, a pimp, a robber, a thief, just a nigga. Now we call ourselves nigga. Hey, what up, my nigga? I gotta get out of that word, but it's so embedded into me. When we don't say nigger, we say nigga. We thought we made something new. Yeah, what up, my nigga? We real niggas around here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, well, that sound cool, but that's just absolutely still, negative. As I'm maturing, as I'm being elevated in my mind and spirit, like you gotta work on that word, brother. Because if you call yourself a nigga, then you could fuck around and end up being a nigga. What's that? A dead black man. God damn. So I'm calling myself dead black man? Yeah. They found a way to they they found a way. They found a way to make us tell ourselves that we ain't shit. Soon as we say, "What up, my nigga? What you doing?" "Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling." "What else you doing?" "Shit, I'm cooling." I'm just cooling. The fuck is cooling? I'm chilling. Where you at, homie? I'm at the crib. The crib? What the fuck is that? That's where babies is at. What type of baby? A grown baby. What you doing? I'm on my PlayStation, Instagram, Facebook. Have you peeped that? I'm absolutely against that. I absolutely don't play no goddamn video game. And I used to like them, but I'm like, when I start playing NBA, what is it? No, what is it? NFL? What is it called? What's the football game called? NBA sports. What's the football? What's the game that everybody, the football part of it? Not Nintendo. As a kid, I did it. Madden, bro. When Madden came out, why am I on this game for 6 hours? I thought I was in the NFL. Nigga, goddamn, boy. We think we really playing. Nigga, we betting, nigga, fight about it, nigga. How the hell did I end up playing John Madden? We love John Madden. John Madden is a black man to us. When Mike Tyson Punch-Out came out, I was addicted. When Duck Hunt, you could shoot a gun at your TV and shoot birds out the sky. Pow, pow, pow. Addicted. Super Mario Brothers, addicted. Zelda, addicted. The fuck? As a kid, we like, this is fucking awesome. I'm on my TV. It could be black and white or color, it don't matter. Then they start selling real guns in the hood to teenagers. Now we shooting real guns now. Selling dope. Now they got a game called Grand Theft Auto. You can practice killing people and go around the city and shoot niggas and rob the lady at the store, kill the nigga on the corner, smoke a blunt, listen to Tupac, get in the car, do a drive-by, jump out the car, do a walk down, stand over them, boom, boom, boom. Now go look and see on Instagram somebody doing Grand Theft Auto in real life. This ain't no game no more. This shit is Grand Theft Auto. You could practice in the house first. Pow, 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 pow. Black ops, practice killing, and your buddy could be on phone with you. Niggas is on them goddamn headphones. Hey boy, where you at? Oh no, I see that nigga. All right, come through the back with me. Boom, 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 boom. So nah, man. I just said all that shit to say that you could buy your land here in America. If it's unrestricted, you would never deal with a white man or a black man or nobody. Now, you got to pay your taxes on the land because the government could come be your headache. Your ass didn't pay them and then they could come, right? So the same goal of going to Africa, the biggest excitement to me was how cheap the land was and the ability to build a small neighborhood or a big neighborhood. That was very exciting. And I absolutely achieved collecting the money, showing what I was doing, and people sent me their money. In America, there's some guys called the Acre Boys, and they're helping hundreds of black families buy their first piece of land. There's other people doing it too. But these dudes called the Acre Boys. They on Instagram. They probably Facebook, TikTok, whatever. But once I start clicking on their shit, I learned today about that word called forced appreciation. They showed that they bought, I think it was 20 acres or 40 acres for 100,000. They chopped it up in pieces, but they chopped it up with the diagram of how big each piece is and the road that connects everybody to their own piece. So being landlocked, that means you got to get permission. It's called an easement. Easement is your next door neighbor allow you to put a little road from the street to go through his property to get to your property. The best property is not going. The best property is not buying no shit where your land is surrounded by 4 other people. You bought this piece. It's not illegal to sell you that. But I can't guarantee none of these 4 people is going to allow you to put the road to get to your land. So the land I want, I'm not buying no landlocked shit. I'm only buying some that I can come off the freeway and turn onto my land because that's going to be another nightmare. For you. You bought some land, a great deal, and then now the people surrounding you, they won't even let you come on their land, and they'll call the sheriff on your ass and call it trespassing, and that could go on your criminal record. Sheriff pull up, nigga tripping. Yeah, we got a call that you on Mr. Greenspan's property. No, 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 officer, my land is right there. I just had to come through. Well, Mr. Greenspan didn't agree to you coming through his property. So now you need a contract called an easement agreement with the next door fucking neighbor. And if he the Ku Klux Klan, your ass probably not gonna get it. You probably not gonna get the deal. And they might charge you. That first time buyer property is easier to buy land than to get a fucking house. You can buy some land and be paying $200 a month. I do believe it's a gold mine rush to buy land right now across America. In the next 2-3 years, it's gonna be much harder to buy land. People still going after the mansion or the big house with the backyard and the swimming pools and all that shit. Nah, the new thing is unrestricted land, no easement, no restrictions, no covenants, access to the land, possible access to the water or a pond on the water or on the land already. Um, and if you buy 5 acres, you could chop that up and got 3, 4, 5 families and make your money back. Did you hear what I just said? Owner financing, good point right there, Just X. Owner financing is another element that a lot of landowners that got them 100, 200, 300 acres, they don't mind letting you put down $1,000 and pay $500 a month until it's paid off. That's kind of common right now. Put down 2,000, pay $500, $300 per month, depending on how big the piece of land is. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to be I'm anxious today, man. Me and Tisha Boo on our way to meet with the real estate agent. And I'm gonna show y'all, I mean, on these first two that I'm gonna show y'all, is houses on it already. If the houses is nice, I went to the land yesterday. I didn't really like how the house looked, but it's 20 acres. Shit, it's 10 minutes from right here, 15 minutes from where I'm living at right now. Um, shit, 20 acres unrestricted land sound good to me right now. But she want to move in the house though, too, though. So I'm like, well, I don't know, babe. We got to go inside the house and see, because the way it looked from the outside, it looked like Jason Voorhees might live at that motherfucker. Or goddamn Freddy Cougar and them used to be hanging out in there. Then I look at the barn next to it. Then it got a little guest house. And I'm like, that tractor looked like one of Heebie-Jeebie. No, what's that dude named? Creepers or something? Remember that the Creepers dude? Some type of dude looked like he a farmer or something. I say, man, that looked like the tractor he'd be on. Got a nice little pond. It's stocked with fish. I'm pretty sure that's catfish. We don't eat those. I need bass. I need trout. Yeah, I need, what's that other fish we was catching on our other little property? It's not bass. It's not trout. It got the little colors on it. Does anybody see the fish I was catching over there with me and Tish and everybody when we was on the little canoe? Damn, what's that other fish? It tastes good though. It's it's not. Damn, I can't think of that name, man. Wahlee, nope. It's the other one that's good for you to eat. It's not bass, it's not trout. Bluegill, nope. Sunfish. What's the other one? Let me see. Do anybody? And they got the little colorful perch, crappie. There you go. See, I knew y'all know what's going on. It's called crappie. You remember Nasir and them was catching? I'm like, man, when I'ma catch mine? Nasir caught, Boom Boom caught, ZZ caught, Khadija caught, my wife caught. Then I start catching though. I'm like, oh, I see what y'all doing. I'm gonna start throwing my shit over here. We are. I'm throwing my shit over there. They over here. They hang by the land sometime. They not just way in the middle. You throwing your shit way over there. No, throw it right here somewhere. You would beat it. You beat in. Got a whole shipment of fish. Yeah, yeah. So somebody said renovate the house. Guess what though? If you buying if you buying a house that got 20 acres, why is it two houses right here and the 20 acres is like this? And the neighbor next to you, and when I say this, meaning rectangle shape. So it's like kind of like long, like a football field, right? And the neighbor next to you, his house is like damn near right here. Your house is damn near right. So you could walk 20 feet or 30, 40 feet this way, and your neighbor live right there too. So I was thinking if we buy a house with that type of land, I don't think I want my neighbor to just be right next door to me. If this, like, but this is how the land go. It's long. The other house is square like this. So you drive in, your house right here, the neighbor got his square and his shit is somewhere in the middle too, damn near, right? So that looked kind of more, I would prefer not to just see my fucking neighbor car coming in and out and all that. I don't want to see your fucking car. Then he got they planted trees so they don't see the people next to them. So whoever owned it, they already was smart. Like, man, we don't want to see you and you don't see us. They planted trees, so it's trees blocking it. You could tell they put that there, what they call privacy trees. Yep, privacy trees. So I think, I mean, it's all a preference, y'all. It's all a preference. They say the tree fence. Y'all get what I'm saying? The tree fence. I ain't buying no damn fence. I'm just gonna plant trees right here. They can't see me. I can't see them. It's already they already there. He said the tree fence. It probably took them 5 years for them to grow because them things kind of tall now, and they got bushes. It's the trees, and then it's some bushes. That was whatever they was doing. They probably was doing some a weed business. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. But nah, it's all good. We just live and learn, man. That's all. We all living and learning, man. But my experience in Africa with the land and water wells, and then going through problems with the lawyer, she she waited for me to leave, then start doing interviews with the goofy nigga and others doing videos, right? Like, it was so illegal. He was so illegal. Police ain't never came, but one time when I was about to leave, and that lady came out there trying to seduce me like Joseph, you know, Joseph in the Bible, Quran. I learned a lot from his story. Here goes somebody's wife. The husband say he finna meet me in Kenya to go over the business with the land and shit. The day before, he said, I ain't gonna come, my wife gonna come. But me and you was doing the deal. Yeah, I can't, my wife gonna come. That lady was calling me at 2 in the morning talking about, come over, I wanna meet with you. And I was like, well, nah, we could talk over the phone. But I came out here to do business, which I wanna see you, like face to face. The first couple times I was actually busy, so I didn't pay no mind. Then she kept texting, like, what you doing? This a whole nother man wife asking me what am I doing? I got 2 spots. I live right here. The spot I'm renting is right there. She kept trying to either come see me or have me come over there. Well, come to find out, the purpose for that was to say I raped her, touched her, or did something to her. And her last test was, well, I'm a rapper and I want to do some music with you. I want to come over to, record with you. I'm like, well, baby, I didn't, your husband supposed to been coming. I didn't know you was no rapper and shit. When she couldn't get that, the next 2 days, I told her, I said, I think I should give you your money back. Do y'all remember I showed the text? It's like, let me just give you the money back. She like, no, I don't want the money. She hooked up with Mercy. Mercy said, go tell the police on him. Say he scammed you. But I already changed the ownership of the land from Mercy to a new lawyer because I need to keep it in the Kenyan name and I prefer a lawyer. So when the police pick me up, they say, yeah, they say you scammed her out of $1,000 or $1,500 or something. I'm like, man, do you see these text messages? I was trying to give her her money back. She didn't have M-Pesa though. I was trying to M-Pesa it to her. She didn't have it. So I was gonna have to go to the bank and get it, but she didn't want the money. She wanted to cause chaos. She wanted to cause and add to the scammer jacket. Do you see by praying, I was being set up for a major fall. JT the Bigger Figure rapes a Black American woman in Africa. And he scammed 50,000, 50 people out there. Like, could have been so bad, but God was with me. Man, say prayers every day. I pray more than my enemies, hands down. And I got a teacher named Farrakhan. I do listen to man. He give wisdom on understanding the Bible so that it could be put into practical application. He give understanding to the Quran. He been doing this way longer than me. So that means his wisdom over this book called Quran and Bible is way deeper than me just reading it, thinking I got it. When he done already been through the fire. And wisdom is the ability to use the knowledge that you get from the Bible and Quran. We don't just come with the wisdom. Either you born with it or you learn it. So when you hear a goofy nigga like, oh, you don't listen to man, just read it for yourself. That's how it starts. But when you can hear the wisdom of someone who gives you insight on a practical application of these chapters and different stories and different things in your modern life, now you start to get wisdom. And I remember the story of Joseph, where the people brung him in the house or something. There, let him come live with us. The father gone, the husband gone, and she like, hey, come. It's, he like, hey, wait a minute. Y'all being good to me. What the. Oh, nah, it's all good. Just come on, let's just do it one time. Joseph said, hell nah, I'm out of here. Try to go run to the door. She grabbing his shirt from the back. The husband come walking in. Her people knew that this was some bullshit. Put that man in jail. Joseph said, the prison is much more dear to me than the violation of Allah. Then come to find out him going to prison about to be a bubble for him. Why? Because he about to use his same skill set of interpreting people's dreams and goals. Like I have a skill like that. People bring me their goals. Rappers come to me. Man, I can rap. What should I do? And I show them some, and then it happens. I'm not Joseph of the Bible. I'm 2026 Joseph. I feed people. I got a gift of how to make something happen out of nothing. Shout out to Farrakhan. He said, everybody in the Bible and Quran, you one of them. Which one are you? I know a nigga that played Judas. I'm not Jesus, but I absolutely want to walk like Jesus. Feed the poor, help the people, be a servant to the community. And then here go a nigga that's plotting, I'm finna be the one to take him down. Nah, you gonna get the fame for being a Judas and you gonna come home with nothing to show for it but some rocks, nigga. That's what's gonna happen. See, that would happen. Look what God blessed me with. Thank God I didn't get blessed with what you got blessed with. I came home more healthier, more knowledge, and an experience of a lifetime. You can watch it on TRAPFLIX. Burkina Faso video on there, Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, 4 countries. My experience, I was smart enough to come home with the abundance of video footage to tell my story. Did y'all peep that? Farrakhan said, everybody in that Bible, in Quran, you are somebody, which one are you? You might be the Jesus of today. We don't know. You don't know who you are until you see and try it out. Not that you Jesus. You are a Jesus or a Muhammad or a Job or a Abraham or a Lot or Sarah or Hagar or Mary. One of them names in there, you been through something one of them people in that Bible been through. Everybody on here been through some of one of them people in that book. If you learn the principles of how they dealt with it back then, you might have the ability to say, well, I read this in my scripture. I'm walking through this right now. Well, goddamn it, I'm not following Satan. It didn't turn out good for them folk. I'm going to follow Christ. I'm not following. I ain't following what that nigga did back then. I'm finna, let me go feed somebody. Let me pray. Let me read some scriptures. Let me be a servant of the Lord. Because that's how you get your points on the board. You could pray all day. How many people did you actually help? Well, I pointed them to God. Man, Satan can point you to God. How many people did you help, like literally? Well, then keep on working then so you can get them points. Because all that I prayed and I tell people come to God, man, that ain't God work. God work is say what God said. What did God say then, brother? How did you get the, what helped you? Well, I have my Holy Quran book. What does it say? I can't tell you. You got to buy your own. Well, then you're not a good servant telling people that you talking about coming to God and you want them to come off what you say instead of sharing something what God said that will absolutely open their eyes, ears, mind, and heart. Now they want to go buy the book. Imagine having a book that got all this knowledge and you never read one page to the public. These mosquitoes on me, y'all. That's all right. I'll be all right. Nigga, in Africa, you didn't have no problem. These little critters right here ain't got nothing on Burkina Faso, mosquitoes in Kenya, mosquitoes, Nigeria, mosquitoes, goddamn Uganda, mosquitoes. They come and they come aggressive. These little things ain't nothing. Man, if you don't get away from me. Them other ones will land on your head and walk down to your nose and hit you right there, and now you got a bump right there. You got a bump right here. If you blink too long, God damn it, you got me? Yep, now you scratching right here. How the hell you get bit on your eyelid? When you was looking, shit, the nigga that came and landed and got his little juice off and flew off somewhere. Shout out to the South. Little ass bug come through and land on you for just 2 seconds. Now you, and then the same one come back and get some more right here. Have you ever got bit on your lip? Now you got a bump on your lip. Absolutely diabolical. The the mosquitoes. Now I'm not trying to tell you don't go to Africa. I'm just saying go prepared. So yeah, my people, yeah, we're gonna be back with more of these conversations because now today, my first day, going to look at these properties with the land on it here in Tennessee at a much better rate. I absolutely saved my money to be able to, try to do this because I see that they made me a chief over my own land. Ceremony and all, man. That was one of the best feelings ever, man. Then I end up donating the land to them, man. This your water well, this your land. Man, God bless y'all. I'm out of here. Hell yeah, I'm giving this shit. I'm finna go give everybody their money back. Because in America, I need my face to be good. Because I believe Allah gonna bless me right now to identify Fillmore Farms here in Tennessee. No more Georgia. I ain't doing that shit no more. They got too many rules out there. Out here, they don't care. You want 2 acres? Fine, do what you want. You want 5 acres? Hey, we don't care. Just give us our money. Tennessee just say, give me the money. Georgia say, yeah, but you can't do this and this. And that covenant shit, I don't like that, man. I'm warning y'all too, man. You want your mineral rights. You want unrestricted. Them is too important. I might can't teach you everything because I'm not a master yet, but you definitely don't want to buy nothing that say restricted land. Well, Fig, it's only 5,000 for 10 acres. I know. You gonna have 10 acres of somebody telling you, and they'll send somebody by there to see if you did it or not. You can't put no RVs on the land. I just bought 10 acres. Well, no RVs. You have to build a house or you have to put a double wide that you paid for. We don't want none of that Facebook marketplace little cabin you done bought. Some shit off Temu. Nigga done bought a house off Temu and now they tripping with you. Did you buy that house from Temu? Mm-mm. You gonna bring the value of the place down. This is 10 acres. I can't even see my neighbors. It doesn't matter. Well, what if I put it in the middle where the trees at? It doesn't matter. We'll put a drone over your land, make sure you ain't got nothing in between them trees. Hey man, God bless y'all. Anybody who want to talk to me right now, hit me on my Instagram at JTTHEBIGGAFIGGA. I will talk back. I don't never not talk back. That's where you can actually communicate with me. And God willing, in the next 2-3 hours, I'm gonna be on the land going over it. Me and Tisha Boo looking to see, you know, which one of these do God want us to have? You gotta have the desire first. God just don't give you some that you didn't even work for or desire to have. So first, make sure you have the desire, which we do. Make sure you got some money to pay for it, because God don't just drop money out the sky. What you did with all the money you was making? Shit, I'll put my shit to the side. This just a test run. Moving out here, you hear all this nature? This was a test run. Now I'm ready to do the real thing. If I see a deer on my land, I want the rights to shoot the deer and eat them possibly. Yeah, on the other land, you can't shoot no animals. What if a bear, mountain lions, what kind of animal could kill you out there in Georgia? Well, I don't know if bears is over there. Is it a mountain lion? Do mountain lions go through Georgia? What if I'm hungry and I see a deer? So I gotta tackle him. That'd be rough. Yeah, no hunting. But I'm hungry. No hunting. We better not hear a gunshot on your land because you're going to jail. On this land, it say hunting rights, agriculture, unrestricted, no covenants, water wells. Now you talking. Because I might want to start eating deer meat, chicken meat, deer meat. They got these tall things that got camouflage on it, like you in a tree, like the deers can't see you. They got something that's on the ground. You inside this little box thing and ain't got nothing but bushes on it. Shh, they coming in. Boom, blow his ass down. Honey, we got one. How many pounds he weigh? 800 pounds of meat. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the deer skin off, make a deer skin coat. I'm ready to make me some moccasins like the Indians. How you think they was getting their clothes? Shit, they skin something and turn it into something fly as ever. They got deer skin pants on, warm as ever. Nah, I ain't trying to do that. Cow disease. See, now you just scared me off now, bruh. So you say if I kill a deer, I can end up dead. Cow disease. I'm gonna get some deer meat tested. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a tester to test the meat with, like they test for fentanyl. Test the deer meat for cow disease. Goddamn, is you a sick one? If I see a runny nose or anything like coming out their mouth like pus and shit, I'm not eating that one. I'm getting me a deer meat testing kit. Hey man, nothing but love to y'all, man. Peace to the streets. God bless, man. And since I got 2 or 3 hours to wait to my baby come back, I'm gonna come back. I think I want to read some of these scary chapters. Have you ever read scary chapters in the Bible, in the Holy Quran? Scary. Chapters that make you say, and it talk about 2 descriptions of, yeah, those that prayed and fed the homeless and did the needies and did the good, they got this. But those who didn't do no work and just prayed and did lip profession, oh, their deeds was light, and this was happening to them. I want to come back and I want to read some of these chapters. Me and Teacher Boo was, after we said our prayer, we going through the book. Damn, baby, look what it say. Yes, and they're gonna be made to drink boiling water, and their skins will be burned, and the skins that were burned will be replaced with new skins to burn again. And they gotta get boiling water poured over their head, and they gotta drink boiling water. They will not find food in this time. They will be made to eat refuge with thorns on it. Thorns? Boiling water? Skin burning off? They will look to just die, but death will flee from them. Flee? What do you mean? Chastisement. You can't die till he finished with you. You know how like when the army catch somebody over in the bushes or something, like, all right, we got him surrounded. And he like, hell nah, fuck that. Boom. And blow himself away. Well, when God come, you ain't gonna be able to blow yourself away because he gonna make sure the gun don't work, your finger, or maybe he make you scared to do it and think you can still get away. It's talking about, boy, listen, I'm finna go get y'all. Hold on, let me ask the public first. Would you be interested in, let's go through this Bible and Quran about some chapters that's giving some descriptions? Because we've been taught that you just burn forever. No. In the Quran, they got some descriptions about intense heat and intense extreme cold. Well, which one is it? Shit, both. descriptions about what they gotta eat, and they will be made to eat from the tree of Zaquam, and it's in the relish from the tree. What the hell is relish? I thought that was pickle, like pickles. Nah, this relish and snakeheads is on the tip of the trees that they gotta eat. Snakeheads and relish, yeah, and thorns. So I gotta put thorns in my, yeah. They will be made to drink boiling water, and it will render their bowels null. Render bowels? Like bowel movement? Yeah, your guts. Yeah, when that hot water go down, damn. And their skins will burn and be replaced with new skins. Oh, shit. Is there anybody interested in hearing that? I don't want nobody saying, I don't want no damn Quran. No, we gonna go in the Bible and look at what it's saying there too. Oh, you thought the Bible was just, God loves everybody. It's some chapters in the Bible talking about some descriptions too. Have you ever been outside and it's hot as hell? Imagine that time 10 or 20. And you like, Lord, I'm sick. I'm in the chastisement. Just take me out, Lord. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna replace your skin. You got some new skin coming, but it's gonna burn again. Damn. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I don't got enough people. Or let me see, is enough people? Y'all interested in that? People like, I don't want to hear none of that shit, Fig. I want to hear love. God is love, forgiveness, repentance, grace. Yeah, that's true. But it's another part in the Bible too. I don't know if did you read the part about the regrets of the wicked? But I'm a good person. I pray. I don't fornicate. I don't drink beer. I don't smoke weed. I don't snort coke. I don't pop pills. I don't chase hoes. Yeah, but what good did you do? Well, shit, I prayed every day. Yeah, but praying ain't. It says something about those who just pray, you get points for that. But it's all of God's servants required to do some type of work. And it says, when God is come in the clouds and make himself known, and it says that people will want to do good then. But it says that the judgment has already, the judgment or the non-judgment has already been done. So by the time we see it, when people see the evidence of God's presence and Christ and all that, people gonna be like, oh Lord, okay, I'm ready now, Lord. Okay, now I see, okay. It says that whatever you chose before you saw it, that's what you got. It's too late. God, I know I'm supposed to be talking about land. It won't be no damn land if I don't do what's right. JT, if you and Tisha Boo reading this, did you share it with your public? Well, no, not lately, Lord. Well, then I'm gonna hold you accountable. Because you and Tisha Boo absolutely having deep discussions about this will happen if you do right. They'll be in a garden. They'll be exited everybody all together. They will begin to be separated. What group is, yeah, one group will be exited. They book that came in their right hand. Your book is a record of what you've done. And then those who got their book in their left hand, ooh, they're gonna be looking down. Their faces dust colored, intense regret. They will bite their hands with intensity, saying, oh, that I should have taken away with the messenger. So we got to ask ourselves, who is the messenger for America? It ain't Jesus. It ain't Muhammad. It ain't Abraham. In the book, it says every nation has a messenger raised from among the poor people. And he brings a message that's against the message that they already had. But the elders of the people will go against the messenger because they saying, nigga, I wasn't born with that knowledge. I was born with this Bible and the way we understand it. But if that, even George Bush had a Bible, Donald Trump had a Bible, what is the truth that Jesus said will set you free? If we got the Bible and everybody is churches everywhere, so is that like saved already? Well, why we ain't changed then? Like, what's something is missing from the information? Yeah, a major piece is missing. Because they telling us just only Jesus only, but Jesus said the Son of Man was coming. Who is the Son of Man? Did he come already? Did he leave? Or is he still coming? Like, what's going on? The Quran say every nation has a messenger. Hmm. Well, the Muslims over there say the messenger was Muhammad. Peace be upon him, okay? But he not the first messenger. Abraham and Isaac and Jacob was in the Holy Land. Moses was in the Holy Land. Jesus was in the Holy Land. This book talking about a place that no messenger never had been before. America. We're a group of people that will be slaves like the children of Israel. Oh shit. Well, who fit that description? And it say the messenger gonna be raised from the niggas. It don't say niggas, it say the children of Israel, but it's talking modern time. The messenger gonna be raised from the ghetto, from the poor, the despised, the rejected. So the story of Moses is a blueprint to find out about the last days. So it give you a description. Pharaoh was over them, kill the men, spare the women, whoop the hell out these folk, make them pray to our God the way we say pray. Y'all interested in something like that, or am I just wasting my time talking? Because you got goofy ass niggas say, don't listen to no man, just read the book. Well, we got people with holy Qurans, they ain't did shit for us with the holy Quran. We got people with Bibles, got big ass churches charging everybody their goddamn tithing every month. And when the people ask, can they get help with their rent? They say, boy, get thee away from me, Satan. So something is off. The thing that get talked about and rejected is the thing you should relook at. And that's Farrakhan and Elijah. What is Farrakhan and Elijah duplicate of? Moses and Aaron. Moses came and said, God told me to tell y'all this. And what did his people say? Man, if you don't get the hell out of here, boy, God talked to you. Man, this nigga tripping. That sound pretty close to me. Elijah Muhammad said, God came and talked to me and gave me this message, and he was in the form of a man. And then all through the Bible, it talk about men, God coming, he walks, he talks, he dwells with the people. It never said the spirit. A spirit is a it. Oh no, JT is talking about Jesus. Well, then who did Jesus say was coming? It's written in red in the Bible. And the Son of Man comes from the east to the west. Where the east at? The Holy Land. Where the west at? America. Oh shit. So Jesus knew about America? Or did he only know about over there in Palestine? Because where Jesus from, Jesus never went around the world teaching. He only taught the people in Palestine. He learned his message in Egypt. His mother was black. His father was black. Why didn't Jesus go talk to the Gentiles? His last mission was to talk to the Jews because the Jews was in power back then like they are today. What they doing to Palestine right now? Tearing that thing down. Or they already tore it down. But Jesus was right from right there. Yeah, they don't get no damn. Did they give a damn about him back then? Nah, hell nah. Why? Because he bringing the message of the kingdom, but Jesus found out he was 2,000 years too soon. They had 2 more thousand years to complete their mission. God damn. Where did you learn this insight from a man? What's his name? Farrakhan. Is he Jesus? Nah. But he doing the work of a Jesus. What about Elijah? He did the work of a. It says the last men do the work of a little bit of each of the prophets, a little bit of David. You'll see it. A little bit of Abraham, a little bit of Muhammad, a little bit of Jesus, a little bit of Moses, a little bit of Aaron, a little bit of Elijah. Elijah in the Bible is somebody that went to heaven without dying in a whirlwind. A whirlwind is considered a UFO or a UAP. Okay. When Elijah left, he left a double portion to his servant named Elisha. Mm. And they saw him go up to be with God in something called a wheel. Mm. In the book of Ezekiel, it talk about the Son of Man sitting on the throne made out of jasper and gold and diamonds, and so something flying in the sky, with materials that come from Earth. Okay. Now, either this a nigga from Mars or somebody from Earth that been hiding himself. Hmm. Is the man that is in power as God, is it the same person that made the sun, moon, and stars? No. What's the secret of God? The biggest secret, that God is eternal, and when he made himself, he reproduced himself. So it's always one. The flesh don't live forever or 2,000 years. But the spirit is forever. And where do God sit? On the throne, in the kingdom dome. He sit on many waters. What's your brain made out of? Water. So you mean it? Yes, your brain got electricity. Hmm. If the word of God come into your mind, it begins to affect you. But Satan in his world has a plan to deactivate the God in you so that you just go be a nigga. You know, we just some niggas. Nah, let the word of God go in you and watch the change, whether it's from the Bible or Quran, Christian, Muslim, Hebrew, don't matter. Any one of them faiths get into you, you will begin to get something going. Well, I don't agree with this one and that one. We're not here to talk about what you agree to. We talking about God inside of you. You waiting on Jesus to fix your neighborhood when you might have the power to do it if you just read, study, pray, and say, Lord, help me to be like Jesus. I ain't Jesus, but I can go feed the homeless. I can go teach the hood. I can go do some type of work. I might not be big time like them dudes, but I might just be the little version. Yes, because Elijah told us the black man, all of us together is Allah. Anything we want, it come from us. The white man proved that God is a man. Why? They went to Pluto or Mars. They went in space. They built a spaceship. They could clone your ass. They could take your black ass and take your hair, boop, and make another you. Remember they made that sheep called Bonnie or Belly or whatever the hell. Yes, we have successfully duplicated. Now they could grow babies inside a little tube thing or something. They don't even need a woman vagina no more. Just give me one of them eggs. Give me his sperm. Oop. Put your little egg. Now you growing up inside a little dish. Now you get big enough. Now we're gonna put you in another type of womb, a computer room. Damn, Fig, you just said a lot of different things that pertain to wisdom, which is understanding of what we already been hearing our whole life. We just didn't know what it meant. I'm a student of that. I'm no better than you. Your belief accounts for nothing unless carried into practice. And once you carry it into practice, now you have to accept the mission of Jesus, of Moses, of Abraham. What was their mission? To go save the people before God come and wipe everybody nose. Will you be counted with those that was willing to sacrifice your fame, your fortune, your finance, your family? If your family against you, hey man, I might have to lose my family. Why? I gotta do what God telling me to do, and nobody might not understand you. Your relationship with him direct. You don't need a middleman like Farrakhan or Elijah or Master Fard Muhammad. No, you don't. You need to understand it because he already inside of you. Damn, I never knew that. Hmm. So you telling me I could do some God type work? Yeah, people do it every day. So I don't gotta be like no dude from the Bible. No, you part of the new Bible. Either you heard the message and did something with it, or you like, fuck that shit, nigga. I'ma just live my life. It says those that live easy lives gonna pay on the day when he show up. He say that he blessed them to eat fat like the cattle. Why? What happened to cattle later when they get fat? Do you wanna be a cattle? What's that? You live an easy life, nigga. You eat, have sex, make little babies, eat some more, go to sleep, have a beer, have a blunt, watch a little TV, easy life. You got money coming in, because money could be a distraction away from God plan. God damn, so you mean to tell me I'm broke right now, and then you talking about if I get some money, that could take me off God path. I ain't saying don't get the money, But it's a chapter in the Quran that say abundance divert you. Well, damn, I got bills. It don't say don't get the money. It says that don't get distracted when you do get the money. Shout out to you, Yeet TV Atlanta. I'm trying to do business. Come to my Instagram. Somebody said cheeseburger on the way. Hey, listen. You want to be a cattle? God know how to make cheeseburgers out of cattle too. You think McDonald's is the only one? So what is it the Quran warning about that the people didn't listen to the messenger? Is that Prophet Muhammad? Well, back then, possibly. Well, who is somebody who been warning us that we might be able to say, man, I been heard that Farrakhan shit. I just don't believe it. My grandma said, nigga, we just with Jesus and don't never listen to nothing else. That's true. Never leave Jesus, but get a deeper understanding because you might be a disciple of Jesus. You putting all the work on him, he ain't around. So when you say Jesus' name, you got to be able to do some Jesus walk. Jesus walk. Why you think Muslims claim Jesus too? We just don't call him God. The same power that went in him, we got the ability if we submit our will. Man, can't no nigga from the hood be like Jesus, bro. It's people doing it right now. You got grandmamas that's Jesus walk. You got grandpas. You got young people right now like, I ain't finna do no sin. Sin is scary to those that's been hearing God's word. You start backing up from that shit. I'm done. I did it. I tried it. I had bad luck. Nigga, I'm backing out now. Why? I'm finna walk like Jesus right now, and I'm gonna carry my Bible with me. Do you know people that believe in Jesus? Even Satan believe in Jesus. You don't get the Jesus power till you like, you know what? I think I need to invite somebody to church this week. I'm gonna invite my partner. He didn't kill some niggas. He smoked dope. He did this. We fuck hoes together. Got that. But I done got cleaned up. I need to go invite. Matter of fact, he might say, no, I don't even care. I'm gonna invite somebody to church this week. When you start putting it on yourself, like, I gotta try to help save my hood, everybody might tell me no. I need God to see that I'm willing to ask. Yeah, I'm willing to ask. Hey, brother, come to church with me Sunday. Oh, man, I fuck with you. Let's smoke a blunt first. Well, I'm kind of cool right now. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to come to church with me, bro. When, this Sunday? Well, shit, I don't know, man. Look, I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go to the early morning service. I'm going to drop you off, bro. Just come with me. Just hear the message, bro. I'm going to come with you, homie. Next thing you know, you be like, damn, my killer dope dealing partner came to church with me. I would have never thought. Then now you want to ask somebody else. Shit, who else I could bring to church with me this week? Like how you see me on my videos, I'm bringing whole busloads of people to the mosque. I ain't doing that shit to look good for y'all. Each person God Allah blessed me to bring to hear the message that woke me up is getting rolled in the book. There go another one. Look at my young servant down there working. There's another one. Then you see me going from bringing people to church, to the mosque, then I'm going to get some food. Okay, I need to pass some food out. Why? Because each person that eats some food, that's another that's going down on another one. So when the day of hunger hit, I put in some work to I could use my God ATM, my card. And when I'm in need, my wife in need, my children in need, I could put it in the ATM and I can make a withdrawal. That's called praying for something, and it's coming. Why? You put the work in before you needed it. I knew that I was going to be in need one day. Going to Africa, building water wells, Farrakhan told us in America it's going to be a drought. It's going to be a famine. I learned this 30 years ago. I never knew when or what. He said, put your points on the board for your Lord. He has the key to your reward. Whether you Christian, Muslim, Hebrew, or non-religious, you just higher power type person. I got plenty of partners like I ain't with none of that, but I'm with the higher power. So I fuck with you, Fig, because we might not say it the same, but I see your activity is tied to somebody that you believe in, whether they up there or not. You believe in it, so I fuck with you because I don't see where mine at, but I just believe he helping me, and I see you believe the same. Yeah, man, come to service with me. All right, bud. Let's bring all the niggas that kill people. I want to bring the niggas with the chopper, the Glock, the switch, the 38, the 357, the 45, the shotgun niggas. Let's bring them too. Because if they die, they not gonna die, and I get held accountable because I didn't invite them. They died because they want to, shit, they kept going. But if they come to service at least one time, I get credit for that. How about you? I'm inviting you to do the same. Whatever your faith, whatever your church, and if you ain't got no church or nothing, you invite them to just come pray in the parking lot. Come on, bro, let's pray. Man, why you want to pray? Nigga, shit, you might die today, I could die today. Nigga, you live in the hood like me. All right, you right. Oh, Lord up above. You might not say Allah, none of that. You just say, God in heaven who made the sun, moon, and stars, the universe. That means we talking to the same person. Lord, bless us today. Help us to make it today. Bless my baby mama, my kids. Bless my mama and my grandma, granny, and them. Hey, do you know that count? Have you ever prayed with somebody before? Oh, nah, see, I got my Quran. It's a nigga on YouTube right now. I got my Quran. He ain't said a prayer with the people not one time. Allah got something for him. I don't know what. It might be a blessing. All I do know, Farrakhan told us you get no points for belief at all, because Satan believe. You get no points because you eat 1 meal a day. Even a hypocrite could practice the dietary law. You get no points at all for just saying your prayers 5 times a day and reading this Quran. He told us this. How many people did you impact? That's the mission of Muhammad. You can't claim Muhammad and ain't willing to go do what Muhammad did. That's why you got the book. It's a blueprint. How you gonna invite them to Allah or to anybody, and you didn't give them none of the words that Muhammad said or what the Quran said or what the Bible said? You absolutely a hypocrite, and you got fear of rejection. That's why you won't want to read it. That's why you ain't saying it. I have my Quran. Yeah, great. We can't see no goddamn change in you at all. What, you don't smoke now? What? That's fine. You don't do dope? That's cool. You don't drink alcohol? That's fine. You ain't chasing hoes? That's fine. Where the damn book at? Oh, no, it's right over here. So you ain't did no work? How many people did you bring to Juma prayer? Oh, no, see, I don't do all that. It's just for me. Keep going with that, because that's probably all you can do. And I guess that's cool, too. Is that cool? That's cool, huh? Because that's just, I don't want that. He say the stars of Islam are the ones willing to sacrifice and go make something happen to help another person in a way that you could see a tangible result and just say, oh, yeah, go get you a book. That means you didn't even get the power of the book if you don't start believing you could do like Muhammad. And if you Christian and you ain't brought nobody to church, start tomorrow. You know what, Fig? I ain't been to church in 6 months. I don't care. You can start tomorrow and change everything in one day, one Sunday. Well, I ain't part of no church no more. Man, there's 100 churches in the city. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, I don't like that church. Well, then go to the other one. Well, they tripping over there. Well, then go to go to Mr. Jenkins. Man, Mr. Jenkins and then be asking for too much. Man, go to a white man church then. What? A white man church? I don't care. Is it a cross in front of it? Do it say Jesus' name? That's the one you go to. Well, they mean in there, man. You ain't came for them, bruh. Man, they be tripping, man. Man, I smell like blunts, man. Listen, I don't get no damn. Sit in the back. Listen to your brother. I have got extreme good luck. I got extreme good luck, setups, plots. But me trying to do some good work, somebody, we ain't gonna say his name, had been putting blessings on me and my family. My wife went through shit. I went through shit. My mother going through different shit. We done all came through that. It all come from me trying to do something. That's why I posted. It doesn't make me better than you. It says that if you ain't been to church in a minute and you a Christian, then go tomorrow, bro. Just start right there. You might see a whole change in your whole life, man, going to church tomorrow, bro. And I don't go to church, but I'll go if somebody asks me, Fig, come to church with me. The Christian is my brother. Jesus and Muhammad would be friends. They wouldn't be funking over y'all. It's enough dead people out here for them both to work. See, only way everybody gonna be saved is just through Jesus. Only way they're gonna be saved through Allah, Muhammad. Nah. The Holy Quran tell us that the Christians, Muslims, Jews, the Hebrews, they all have their place in the book. Jesus in the Bible say there's other members of my flock that's not of this flock, but they part of my flock. Oh, so we got two books that's claiming others, and the dispute will be settled by Allah. And the dispute in the Bible will be settled by Jehovah or Yahweh. If they trying to do good and they claim something else, that is still good. You mind your goddamn business and quit telling people they should pray to this God or they be this person when you supposed to just worry about what you got going on. Invite them, but don't tell nobody that they shouldn't be a Hebrew Israelite. You out of goddamn pocket. Don't tell nobody they shouldn't be a Jehovah Witness. You out of goddamn pocket. How you know Jehovah didn't call them to that? With the structure and the blueprint that the Jehovah Witness have. Are they bad? Well, I just don't agree with them. Well, then that's you. You leave them alone. Well, I don't agree with the nation. Well, fine. Well, I don't agree with the Al Islam or Orthodox. Well, that's fine. Well, I don't agree with the church. They be just keep asking me for some goddamn money. Well, you calm down with that. The Bible and Quran both say charity. God smiles on that. Well, what if he buy a Benz with it? We don't know about it. Listen, we ain't pocket. We're not doing all that. You don't want to give to the church? Do your tithing to all the poor people then. You know goddamn well you blessed that way. Why? Because shit, I bought pizzas, I bought tennis shoes, I bought some water. I know where my I know where my charity went. And if you an atheist and you believe in yourself, we love you too. You thought you had me, huh? I ain't here to judge nobody. If your God inside of you say don't believe in nobody but me, I ain't mad at that. That way you know you ain't gonna be. Now, if you start getting in trouble though, if your atheism tell you to get in trouble, I don't know. I can't say you wrong. Or you calling me demonic now. Okay, it's okay. Don't block them, whoever's my moderators. Let them be. My atheist family, man, God bless you. The God of you. Because I heard y'all only believe in what you know how to do. Up, you got hit. God damn it, he didn't got hit anyway. Well, I guess I tried to save him. Did y'all see I just tried to be fair to the atheists? They say they God. Fuck you mean? I'm God. Oh, he got unhidden. Go ahead, Just X. Look, see, that's my Jehovah Witness sister. See, she got mercy. Cause she normally leave your ass over there, but she showed you some mercy. You see what I'm saying? The atheists don't believe in nothing but the Big Bang Theory. Back in the days, it was an explosion in the goddamn universe. Boom. Dinosaurs came. Boom, they died. And then the monkeys came. And then all right, I'm gonna ask y'all one more time before I get off here. Do y'all want me to come back and read some of these pages? You would think I was a preacher. I ain't no preacher. I'm an ex-nigga trying to be civilized now. I just like to read, and I've been thinking that's interesting. Damn, so God gonna do what? And they're gonna be boiling in hot water. I thought it was hot. I thought you burn in fire. No, we gonna burn your skin off. Then we pour hot water, and then you gotta drink the hot water. Damn. I thought Allah love everybody. Yeah, but once the messenger comes, whoever reject the messenger, why do he keep saying the messenger? And every nation has a messenger. Well, this ain't talking about them folk over there. It's talking about us. That's the scariest part. All right. So y'all give me about 10 minutes, man. Let me go prepare myself. Cause you know I like to do this. You know, we used to do this all the time back in the days. I used to love coming on here reading. Oh, that nigga think he a preacher. Bro, I'm just reading, bro. I ain't making up nothing. I'm just this was say right here. This shit scary as hell. I don't want to fornicate no more or adultery. I done did it all. Fornicators will be rejected. The adulterer won't have no part of the kingdom. What? Just a little side hole? Yeah, that little side hole gonna get you cut out the king. Oh, shit, I need to, man, God should forgive me for that. Yeah, okay. You know what? I ain't gambling with that no more. Let me put that adultery is going on right now. People married, got the side hoe, side husband, side friend, boyfriend, job husband, husband at home, but my work husband, my work wife, you know. That's probably one of the hardest things, but once you get over it and be appreciative of who God gave you, you could get over adultery and fornication. Well, fornication mean you ain't got no wife, no husband, you just fucking everybody. I ain't ready to settle down yet. The fornicator would not have, what? I need to get me a goddamn wife then. What's gonna happen to them? They will be blocked out of everything. Oh shit. But the rap music say fuck everybody. Yeah, that's probably not the best thing no more. When you a kid, you know, the drug addict must clean up. What's wrong with a few little Percocet pills every now and then? The drug addict has no part. The murderer. Well, shit, niggas killing every day. They getting away. Yeah, but you don't know what's going on inside of their soul. They look normal to you outside, and at night they might have nightmares and wake up screaming, ah, wake up sweating, ah, can't eat, can't have. They penis won't get hard. I had a partner killed one of our partners for revenge purposes because he killed one of our other partners. So he killed, and he was talking about how he see his face when he having sex with his girl and how he go limp. I say, damn, but you killed him out of revenge. I mean, I didn't want to kill him. I thought he should die, but I ain't, I didn't want to do it. I just thought about it. But you really did. Yeah, man. I be seeing this nigga face and shit, bro. When you having sex, you ain't thinking about coochie and titties and like that type of stuff. Man, it just come out of nowhere. Like, see his face? He dead though. Yeah, but I remember when I shot him, when bullets hit your face, this part might go over here, right? And then right here, like when the bullet go through, like you remember how the back of the head part came, or maybe his shit bust like this, right? So depending on what type of gun, the head you could knock somebody. You know how they say they knock your noodles out? Well, that's talking about your brains because it looked like ramen noodles, right? So when he caught him, he shot him. I ain't saying no names and where and when, so you don't know. Nobody can go to jail because he did and he did. The man that killed him did and the man who did. But he was telling the story about how he having sex. And he see his face and it make him go limp. So if I kill somebody and trying to have sex with my wife, so I can see a nigga, my dick go, excuse me, my penis can go like limp, like all the way, over with. Then another my partner said, the demons is bothering me, bruh. I said, demons? We was in the house in Berkeley, in my compound. I had a metal fence. Ain't no nigga demon. I'm thinking he talking about some niggas, right? And for a couple days, he kept saying the demons bothering him, and he keep getting up in the middle of the night, going outside. I'm like, bro, stay inside, because Oakland and Berkeley is pretty close. So North Oakland right here, Berkeley right here, and then West Oakland, and then East Oakland. A lot of killing going on. So I had a fence. So whoever come, they can't get to us unless they get over the fence. Quit going out the gate. Niggas getting killed at the corner store, getting killed at the gas station. We had some guns, but we safe inside the gate. He kept saying the demons bothering him. One night, he sneak out and take the car. He take the car and go to West Oakland. While he there, he drinking. Homies out there, couple niggas with guns, the homies outside. He drinking. Two girls, that was his homegirl that he knew, and the other one was from somewhere else. But she lived right there though. Them two girls get to fighting. I don't know what possessed him to get in between these girls fighting and start helping his homegirl against the other girl. Little did he know her boyfriend is in the house. The boyfriend come out, kill him in front of everybody. The next day, we like, where Dale at? And if you want to see this, not the actual action, but you could watch my movie called The Hidden Hand on TRAPFLIX, and you will see me at the funeral crying. You will see him in the movie with me, then you will see, because in my life, I really put shit in my movies that could impact. At the funeral, his auntie and grandmother said, JT, they saw me crying hurt. And like, JT, Dale done some things that was very bad. He was a little younger when he did it, and it caught up to him. I'm like, well, shit, he didn't even know them people that killed him. Come to find out, he killed some people when he was younger and got away with it. Those was the demons, the memory. A demon is not like a real creature. A demon is the memory of what you did that you know you got to pay for, that keep bothering you. It's called The Hidden Hand. I got part 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my app right now called TRAPFLIX. And you will see him in the movie. He helping me make the movie. He get killed in the middle of the fucking movie. And then we show the funeral, and I'm up there crying about, like, man, my partner, he still was my partner. Okay, listen, real entity demons, brother, I'm not talking about those demons. When we say we have demons, is the things we've done that we can't escape, and only God can give you the relief from the memory of something bad that bothers you. Whatever, I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying the demons that I'm speaking of is our own conscience, that cocaine can make it go away for a while. Heroin can make it leave for a minute. Percocets, you can suppress it. Marijuana, it can work for a minute. Alcohol, while you buzzing, it ain't bothering you. But when that high come down, the thought of what I did still goddamn, that's when people come to Jesus like, please, I want to repent. Have you seen a killer go to church? What made him go from happy to kill hella niggas and now he want to change? Because he want the relief of Jesus dying for my sins, so that moving forward from this day forward, I'm leaving that shit behind and I'm bringing this to Jesus and God. I think I done a fucking enough. Now that person is waking up, and a lot of times they don't never go back to that shit no more. I gotta repent. I never repented before. I never asked God for help. I, I was high. I was doing shit. The name of the movie is called The Hidden Hand. I'm finna show you the cover right now. When his mama and auntie told me that shit, I was like, damn, no wonder. The Hidden Hand series, right there. Then I did part 2. Niggas came and shot the funeral up while we doing a movie. I got it on tape. Part 2. Part 3. Another shooting at another funeral. Bro, it was going down. This was 2007, 2008, 2009, and I left in 2010. This is my last series I did in the Bay Area before I moved to Atlanta. I said, I'm getting out of here before I get killed. I ain't even bothering nobody. You get killed by who you cool with in the Bay. They call it, if you fucking with them, you ducking with them. I'm gonna say that again. In the Bay Area, you ain't gotta be a killer, dope dealer, pimp, a bad person. Just get in the car with Lil Ray Ray. And when they catch Ray Ray and you in the car, you get killed the same way Ray Ray get killed. It's called, if you fucking with him, you ducking with him. I was like, I'm getting away from all you niggas. I got love for my partners, but people who kill people, bro, like, you gotta disassociate. Oh, you ain't no real nigga, man. I'm gonna be with my nigga right or wrong. Yeah, that's a many men died with that right or wrong shit, bro. You had a job, you got a baby mama, you got a wife, nigga, you got 3 kids, nigga. What is you talking about right or wrong? And Lil Ray Ray killed somebody's son, bro. When that daddy and his cousins and them come back, they killed you and Lil Ray Ray. If Lil Ray Ray loved you, he would have told you don't get in the car with me, boy. I'm in some goddamn beef right now. And it's going on in our neighborhood. It's only so long you could duck and dodge, and I'm gonna hang out at my cousin's house, my old girl, I'm gonna go across town. Or I'm gonna leave the city for 30 days, come back, nigga. They catch a nigga on Friday. You wanna go to the club, have a drink, come around the homies. I learned from that shit. I'm like, boy, I don't even wanna be part of no beef, man. This shit forever. That nigga killed him 10 years ago. Now they just caught him 10 years later and blew his brains out and two innocent people that was in the car. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't took this live way somewhere else, but I think maybe God want me to say this because it's flowing too easy. Somebody need to hear this. You better quit hanging with little Ray Ray or little Mikey. Goddamn little Mikey and them. Little Bam Bam and them. Shit, man. But that's my nephew, man. Get away from your nephew, man. Keep your kids away from your nephew right now, bro. He killed somebody. Man, that's my nephew, man. You know, we gotta be, we one strong family. Yeah, well, that's when death come to granny house. Niggas, grandma's house is getting shot up. You seen Honeycomb Brazy and them? They couldn't catch him, so they killed his grandma and his grandpa. Blew the fucking house up. Who would do that? Grandma didn't do nothing. They can't catch you. You don't know what it feel like when you kill somebody's family member and they can't find you. You think they gonna let your son go to school and be having fun and let your girl work at the hair shop right there, your mom and them over there? It been plenty family members in almost every city that paid the price by what little Mikey did, little Ray Ray did, little AK did, little 38 did, little Uzi did. When they do it, they come after who they could find. So I'm gonna end it with that. Cause I ain't here to make no negative like live. I didn't mean to try to do that. I was just saying this this shit's in my movies right now. You can go watch it and be like, oh, that's the dude right there. That's who Fig was talking about. Cause you see him at the funeral, nigga. He was just hanging out when we doing what we doing. Now I got his fucking obituary. He dead right here. And I film him in the casket like shit. And you see them tears real. This ain't no act. And them two ladies that went up and spoke before me, that's who pulled me to the side and say, JT. When he was saying demons, he was talking about what he did in the past. He never, I guess he never repented or he never, he got away with the murder though. God don't let you get away in your mind unless he take it out and make you forget. Oh, I'm a good person now. I ain't never did nothing wrong. Sometimes God make you remember that shit and it be worse than goddamn it. Ah, this make me be so thankful. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. They killing every day around here. It's like I ain't hanging with nobody. I learned. I ain't hanging with nobody. I am living my life with my family. I'm far away from everything. I chose Tisha Boo, and we just start making babies. Boop, boop, popping them out. Pop, pop, and that keep me busy. So y'all be blessed, man. I'm gonna come back with them scriptures talking about drinking boiling water and skin burning off and then some being made to be happy and pleasant in the gardens and wearing silk and eating fresh fruits and drinking from a tempered glass and uh, the Lord is walking amongst the people and I'm like shit. And other people unhappy eating refuge, thorns, snakes, uh, hot boiling water and fire and I see y'all in a few minutes. Peace to the street.